My name is Kei Sista, and I'm Associate in Expense Governance and Operational Risk. Over the last few years, there's been a rise in anti-trans sentiment materializing in consequences such as issues with pronouns, laws about bathroom usage, and even obstruction of gender-affirming care, especially for young people. Many of you may not be friends with a transgender person to hear a personal perspective on these issues, and because of that, I thought maybe I could share some of mine. Canada is the first country in the world to collect census data on transgender and non-binary people, something the US only recently started doing as of July of 2021. The census found that 1 in 300 people aged 15 and older identify as transgender or non-binary. Young people overall are more willing to disclose this information. It's common sentiment to think that people are too young to know this information, but I could speak from personal experience that I knew who I was since I was a child. The only thing is I didn't have the language to communicate this. I think the rise of people identifying as transgender and non-binary is heavily influenced by the creation of language to describe how they feel. Also, there's greater social awareness and acceptance around the issues surrounding the community. Though my journey started late, I'm extremely lucky that I work for a company that emphasizes inclusiveness and allyship. This is demonstrated by how I'm treated by my colleagues in leadership, medical benefits provided to US employees, and even its financial products. In the last year, BMO has released the True Name Card, which allows you to have a name on your card that is different from your legal name. In the US, a legal name change is an onerous process that can cost upwards of $500. This program allows more people to use their new name while pursuing a legal name change, or for those that just go by a different name than their legal name to see that on their card. For those who are trans and non-binary, the card name can out them, or in more severe cases, cause the merchant to doubt if the card is theirs. It's just an example of the tiny little pricks that can lead to a long-lasting hurt. BMO made it a priority to relieve this often ignored pain point and also did the work to make sure that it was beneficial to the demographic it was intended to serve. Another example of BMO's allyship is the design of the new BMO Tower in Chicago. Bathrooms in the BMO Tower all have signage welcoming people to use the bathroom they most identify with. My first day back in the old office after many years at home reminded me that a majority of my work stress didn't come from my commute or my work, but whether or not I'd be confronted using the bathroom. With our goal of zero barriers to inclusion, this signage provides reassurance that the organization is behind bathroom choices. As much as I have the privilege of being supported and passing, there are many people who are not comfortable being themselves. In fact, they are actively threatened. Many do not have the support of their families, communities, employers, or local government. But practicing zero barriers to inclusion is part of how we counteract that and boldly grow the good.